Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Muslim Farmville. I am Yasmin. If you are wondering why is this woman in her kitchen with a big sweater with a hoodie and I'm wearing these big thick socks, I will share that with you in a moment. But last video, it was our first 21 freezing meals and it was all chicken. And you guys remember that I have some beef in the fridge that I need to put it together. So this video is going to be about freezing meals by using all beef, because when I went to the store the day before, I didn't want to do chicken and then handle the beef. So today I'm focusing, since I'm new to freezing meals, I can only do one kind of protein. So we did already chicken. Today it's going to be freezing beef, ground beef. We have stew, we have beef strips, and let's start. I'm starting a bit earlier, and I brought my instant pot. So a couple of days ago, this is what I did. So it's been about a couple of days since I have the beans soaking. This is, I was able to also feed last night my sourdough starter. So you can see it's all bubbly, but I'm not doing anything with that today. I just wanted to get it out of the fridge and feed it. And it's doing good, but we're focusing on, first thing I want to do is here are the beans. The beans has been soaked. I kept rinsing it here and there. I want to go ahead first and cook the beans in the instant pot for chili. So all I'm doing with the beans is just cook it with water for now, because I will spice it up later. And my kitchen is clean. Add some water. That's it. Push the bean and start. Thank you, lady. Instant pot. I'll do my best and clean as I go. Let's turn some candle on. Making the house nice and cozy. We had a big snowstorm, 8 to 10. So that's why it's so cozy day, and it's a perfect day to freeze meals since I cannot go anywhere. Nice and cozy. Got my other instant pot to brown the ground beef for the chili. So those two at least will be out of the way. Even though I know the instant pot is clean, I just like to rinse it before I use it. So let's grab the ground beef. I'm just gonna go ahead and brown the whole thing. Let's get scissors, and my bone broths are out. And I have some spaghetti sauces, tomato sauces from the summer. trying to open the meat. You know, I am thinking about also to get the other bone broth. I have few jars of bone broth in the fridge, so I'm thinking about using that, because then at least I can have space in the fridge. Just gonna let that saute pot up first. Okay. I'm just gonna saute. Before I put my dishes away, I'm gonna have some tea. I have been working at it all morning. I'm learning that it's so important to have clean towels and the dishwasher empty. This is nice and dry. And let's get the bone broth that's in the fridge out of the fridge. Let's put these. Well, I think I'm gonna need this glass dish though to mix my meat, but I'm gonna put this away and this away. So I have these two bone broths. They are chicken bone broths and they have a lot of spices. I'm just gonna put on the counter and let it be room temp. Look at all that peppers. I'm just gonna use that honestly and keep the other ones. They were pressured cooked in the summer, so at least I have a space in the fridge. So let's put that here. So our bone broths and our sauce is already ready. So the thing I'm really grateful for now is that bone broths are ready, made, and I wasn't even thinking, but I took advantage of when we had bones. And the spaghetti sauces that we canned in the summer and all the spices that we dried in the summer are coming on handy. So am I ever grateful, and I don't have to go to the store for those things, because if I would buy bone broth this big, I mean, it's gonna cost more than $10. At least this size probably will be $5. And I know what's in my bone broth, you know? So alhamdulillah. Now I wanna put together some burgers and wrap some of the beef strips, inshallah. I'm just gonna go ahead and get some spices. It's gonna be good. Let's also get some pepper. And I need some eggs too. Bismillah. I will have to also take a break and remember to make lunch after this part, inshallah. I will also add some eggs. Let's add all the spices together and mix it with the eggs. Salt, pepper, no salt, spices, some onion, dry onions. Any spices. Let's mix all this together. Mix it all together. So since the ground beef is mixed, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the beef strips so I can wrap it with it. And the rest of them, I'm just gonna let it sit in the fridge for now because I don't want it meat sitting around, you know. What I'm doing right now is I'll take some of the ground beef and just kind of put it inside of the mason jars cover so they're all the same size, you know. And then I will go ahead and wrap it with the beef strips. So it's gonna be nice and pretty. There. Let me bring you closely so you can see what I'm doing. To make it all the same size, I just take some of the ground beef. So I just put the meat inside of the cover so they are all the same size, you know. And then I just take it out. As you can see, nice. Take a beef strip and just wrap it like that and put it right there. I'm just gonna continue and I'll show you at the end. Let's check the beans. It's all done. Nice and soft. I'm just gonna let it cool down. Let's check the ground beef. All done. I have this potato masher, so I'm just gonna let it mix together. Alhamdulillah, it's coming together. Today I feel like, since it's my second day of freezing things, it's better already. Last time when I did the freezing chickens, my husband came and helped me, alhamdulillah. Today, all the children and my husband are gone to, we own another property and where we rent out, and they were fixing toilets and putting new toilets or something like that. So I don't have help, but I seem to kind of feel like it's familiar. So it doesn't seem so foreign, you know, like everything doesn't seem so strange today. Alhamdulillah, so that's good. So the meat is all kind of nice and done. I'm just gonna let it cool down. And then I'll show you the patties, burger patties with the wrapped up, the beef strips. I put that into the freezer for now before I package it. I have water boiling for some noodles that I wanna mix. With the chili. I have a little more. While that's cooking, I want to just go ahead and clean up. I want to go ahead and put together some spices for the chili. Some salt. I'm just going to use all the leftovers of the onion powder. Well, that seems a lot, so I'm just going to use that much. This is also a blend of black pepper and garlic and stuff. Some black pepper. Some paprika. Spoonful of cumin and coriander. That's what I wanted. Garlic powder. So I made a couple of trays of the meat. That's what it looks like. So all we will do is grill them out or put them in the oven if the weather is so bad. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and package it and then freeze them. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. It's my sister's family and my family. We are sharing this. Last video, I know I mentioned when I was doing the chicken, but now this is going to be my sisters and some for us. And I'm thinking about maybe I should get my glass freezing dishes for mine. I think that's what I'm gonna do. It'll be easier, inshallah. So let me go get that. This is what I'm gonna use for mine. And the rest for my sister, I'm gonna just put them in bags because I have to take it for her. And she is about almost an hour away. So I'm just gonna get freezing paper to put on the glass and then keep layering it. Freezing paper. Nice. So that's what it looks like. This is nice. I can just go ahead and freeze it. It will be probably one full dinner and maybe the next day leftover lunch. So the rest I'm gonna package it for her. I was able to double it up before. I'm just gonna move this and put them into the bags. Lots of spices, mashallah. Take the air out and freeze them. It's nice, 9 of them in a package. This is my last tray now. Perfect. Get all the air out and that's it. Perfect. It's going good. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, we made 5 dinners here. So now I'm working on getting ready for the chili. Wrote it down, all the date and what it will be chili. These have been such a helpful, honestly. And I said last time I will link in the my Amazon, and same thing now. I'll do my best because this helps a lot. My noodles are cooked and cooling down, so we'll put everything together, inshallah. So I have few bags. I don't know how many they will be, inshallah. So all right, all ready for now. Perfect. It's time that I put my apron on. I'll be handling chili, which means sauce and everything. So I brought a couple of dishes too that I can mix everything in it before I pour it. And I'm thinking I have a couple of other glass dishes. So mine, I probably will pour my dishes and then freeze it that way too. So it'll be easier for us to get it out and the children to be able to put it in the Instant Pot or in the oven and just eat it with a piece of bread or something with it. So it's going to be good, delicious chili. So the noodles are done. This is what I had. I'm just letting it strain and cool down. So before I pour it into the dishes, they have to cool down. I don't like plastic with hot food. Even if it says chemical free, we just have to pay attention. The beans. It smells so good. Ground beef, all done. I'm thinking about browning some more ground meat and make it like a spaghetti sauce ready to, but I don't know. I have to finish this first. Let me not get ahead of myself because I have to remind myself, be at the moment. Calm down and be at the moment. So let's put this together, and I will need a couple of spoons to scoop things. Let's carry this. Let's put the noodles. Noodles can use this. Do the meat. We have some of the bone broth, and then I need the sauce and the spices. So I'm gonna mix them all together, inshallah. Start with the meat. Divide them in half. Mix the beans. Let's do the noodles. Sauce. Spices. Mix it up. Bone broth it, and that's it. Oof. Ugh. Let's pour what's left here. Mix all together. The spices are perfect, but it needs a little more salt because the bone broth had also salt and everything, but I can taste the spices, but not enough salt. So make sure you taste your food, especially when it's cooked like soup, you know, which you can also always add it in what you need, but still it's nice to, when it's something like this, to just add it together and taste it and see how you are the one who knows how much salt your family likes and all of that. So this is gonna cool down, and then we'll just pour it into the dishes. My children will appreciate this because the noodles, you know, we barely make pastas and stuff, so sometimes when I do it, they really appreciate it. So it makes me happy when they are happy. Lots of dishes, but it's okay. We're accomplishing a lot of stuff. I'm glad I put my apron on. Look at this whole thing, dumped all kind of stuff, but it's gonna feel so good afterwards. So I decided to take some out and mix some from here, however that works. Because this one has more fats. I can see it, the oils from the bone broth. So I thought, let me take the time and mix it so they both are tasting the same, you know. It's gonna taste so good. So I'm gonna take the top out, mix it. This is becoming more fun now to do it by myself the second time. The first time I was nervous, but now it feels nice. Alhamdulillah. Perfect. I'm just gonna remove some of the good fat from here and put it there. Because I can see the grease a little bit, so it's gonna be fine. Perfect, I think. There. All right. Remove everything. Bismillah, here we go. It seems to cool down, so I will make mess because it's soup. Yep, made a lot of mess, but this looks good. I need washcloth. Hi Anwar, are you watching Mama? Are you watching Mama, Anwar? You keeping me company, Anwar? My sweet cat, he's just sitting here. Yes, Anwar. Bismillah. Yes, Anwar, what's going on? You wondering what Mom is up to? You're wondering what Mom is doing? I'm just gonna mix them together. I had to bring some of these glass dishes so I can use them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour them all in these dishes. So it's gonna be easy to warm them up or just, Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. And then that's really it. Just cover them and whoops. There. Clean up. I made sure that it cooled down, so I'm thinking about serving this with the chicken tenders that I made the other day with soup on the side, so especially winter season, you know. So we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alhamdulillah. We have 9 soups done, and we have 5 different nights of burgers with the beef strips wrapped up, so that's great. So we have about 14 dinners, alhamdulillah. So these are gonna go into the freezer too, except I'm not looking forward to the dishes, but it's part of the process, right? This is what my kitchen is looking like. All of that is waiting, but it's worth it though. It's worth it because when I don't have to cook a few different nights, that's gonna be great. So I'm not gonna feel bad about just doing dishes, and alhamdulillah, I have the dishwasher, so I'm just gonna put everything in, and I might brown some more ground beef for spaghetti sauce, inshallah. Now I'm just gonna brown a little more meat for spaghetti sauce in the instant pot. Just push the saute. Okay, and let's do the dishes. Some tea, red raspberry leaf tea with nettle. Time to eat too, making some eggs. I have to eat, right? This is what I'm having, some eggs, some fermented beets, and dill cucumber. The cucumber, I picked it up from the farmer's market. So they are delicious, they are dill. So that's what I'm having for my first meal. Oh, and I remembered my jalapenos from my garden. That will taste good with that. And garlic. You all remember when we fermented these? And onions. Delicious. Bismillah. The meat, it's ready for spices and tomato sauce. Okay, mixing the sauce and the meat together now. I'm just gonna also add some Italian spice with salt and pepper and some garlic. Mix all of that. The Italian spice is gonna make it everything smell good. I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit and then package it, and that's really it. I decided to add some garlic powder too. A little more of garlic powder and onion powder. Mix it up all together. This is the Italian part of me. Did you know Somalis are also part of Italians too? Ooh, the Italian spice is just smelling delicious. I decided to add one more jar of spaghetti sauce. I am not gonna add anything anymore. Children are home now. I'm just gonna package this, and that is it today. That's all I could get it in. Alhamdulillah. I wanna sit down with my children and husband. I am almost done with the spaghetti sauce for dinners. MashaAllah, it worked out. This is my last one. There you go. All done. I'm just gonna end the video here. I'll show you what I was able to get it done today. And I'll take it all down to the freezer. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give the videos thumbs up. Total, we made 18 freezer meals all together. And I will explain what they are as you guys cooked it with me. We have total of 4 spaghetti sauces, so all we have to do is boil some noodles and use this sauce. 2 of them will go to my sister and 2 will be for my family. And then we have 4 large bags of the chili here, and we have these other 4 containers that will be for my family of chili as well, and these 4 will go to my sisters. And then these 4 bags of the burgers will go to my sister as well, and this large container here is for my family. That's what we made. It's all going to the freezer and delivered to my sister in a couple of days, and the kitchen is clean. I am grateful for that. Alhamdulillah wa shukrulillah. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and all your beautiful comments and support as well. It means a lot to me, and I will see you next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.